top four right now. Who have you got your eye on?
Well, that's the difficult part. That's what I'm talking about, the mentality. You hear when Jurgen talks about the mentality, and you're starting to see like the Frankfurts and the Wolfsburgs not do what they're supposed to do. If you have real belief that you own that spot and you want to get that spot, you can't drop points in games that you shouldn't. Hoffenheim-Wolfsburg is the perfect example of that. And so that's why I still think with the quality that Dortmund has, as long as they stay healthy in a congested schedule, I'd be shocked if they don't make it into one of those top four spots, because they have the quality more so than a Wolfsburg, more so than a Frankfurt, even than Silva is scoring goals for fun. They've got the quality to get there and get into a run that sees them in there. So you ask me if Dortmund makes it, I'm on the record, I'm saying yes, they do.
Yeah, they'll be hoping, Jurgen, that this result won't set them back, because we had started to see a turnaround from Dortmund once again. Are you confident with what we're seeing from the other teams that are also going for Champions League football that they can make it into the top four come the end of the season?
Yeah, I agree with Taylor. I think they definitely can make it in the top four. They are used to play on all three fronts, the German Cup, the Champions League, and obviously the Bundesliga. They have the quality for it. Hopefully Haaland is okay, coming out injured today. But I definitely think they're going to make the top four. And it's typical that other teams like today, maybe Frankfurt or Wolfsburg, that they show a little bit of a weakness because they are not used to provide results, positive results every week in, week out.
Who else stands out for you then, Jurgen, among those other teams? Obviously, we've talked about Leipzig and Dortmund. Who else do you think could be ones to watch out for in that chase?
Well, I think that Leverkusen has a word to say as well. I'm really kind of sad what happened with Borussia Mönchengladbach over the last couple of weeks. They look good in the first part. Last year, I remember at halftime of the Bundesliga season, they were in first place. They were ahead of Bayern Munich, and now they're, I think, ninth, and they completely lost basically the connection to the Champions League or even Europa League spots. So that's a sad story. But I think that we got to have a really close eye on Leverkusen, obviously Borussia Dortmund, and I mean, Frankfurt and Wolfsburg, it's kind of surprising that they are up there, that they're in the top four right now, but they have to give everything they have to stay up there.
How do Dortmund prioritise the competitions that they're still in? What's more important for them?
Well, priority always has definitely the Champions League qualification, because that's where the big money is coming from. I really fear the situation that if they don't qualify for the Champions League, that people will knock at the door for Erling Haaland, and that would be a catastrophe for the club. So that's what they prioritize: Champions League qualification. Then obviously they have the big chance to win the German Cup this year, since Bayern Munich lost previously, and yeah, and that's a big deal in Germany. It's like the FA Cup, as I mentioned, in England, and so that's basically how they prioritize. But they make it game to game. I don't think that they calculate, a Champions League win for this year.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.